Live from the Mayo Civic Center in Rochester for the next 20 hours, it's the 68th Annual Eagles Cancer Telethon on KTTC.
For almost 70 years now, KTTC has partnered with the 5th District Eagles to bring our community the Eagles Cancer Telethon.
Drum roll, and there she is.
The longest running, locally produced telethon in the country. The very same year KTTC aired its first broadcast signal, the Eagles Club reached out for help with a fundraising effort to provide financial support for cancer research. That first year, KTTC and the Eagles raised $10,800 as the telethon was a surprisingly huge success. The telethon only gained momentum through the years and became a beloved tradition for the community that holds to this day. Multiple organizations host fundraisers throughout the year. Local adults and children perform songs and dances, and crowds gather in spite of the harsh Minnesota winters, all to support the telethon and the cancer research it provides.
We have funded many grants through Mayo Clinic, the Hormel Institute, and U of M Masonic Cancer Center. Those grants have impacted so many lives. When I became involved, I listened to a researcher. The researcher began to speak about the Eagle Grant that funded esophageal cancer research on the side effects of that. My brother at that time was battling esophageal cancer, so I knew then it was something I needed to do. I lost my brother, but that grant, I know, is helping somebody else. And without KTTC, we wouldn't have that impact.
So where does the money go, and who's doing this cancer research? Well, the money raised at the telethon gets divided 3 ways and is granted to 3 of the highest regarded cancer research centers in the world. These centers just so happen to be in our own backyard.
Well, the Eagles Telethon's been absolutely fabulous. The treatments that we have today are because of the work that was done before, much of it supported by the Eagles. And the treatments we will have tomorrow will come from the work that we are able to do today. So what the fellowships do is they fund young investigators at the very start of their careers, because they're the ones who are going to pick up the baton of where we are today and take it forward and make that difference in the future. And without the support from the Eagles Telethon, we just simply couldn't do it. And KTTC has provided support for this in the very beginning, and they do it free of charge. We don't raise the money and turn it over to the TV station. We raise the money and turn it over to the investigators to do the science. So, what a wonderful gift to this community.
With help from Eagles Cancer Telethon contributions, these research centers are able to make huge strides in their work, developing new treatments and ways to find and eliminate cancer cells. So many patients are fighting and winning their battles with cancer.
I was diagnosed with cancer April 24th of 2020. I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. Of course, right away, Mayo Clinic rushed me in and we did radiation, we did chemotherapy, really rough tactics. And then came along the research and the new drugs, the immunotherapies. And that's why I'm here today to share my gratitude for the research. It completely changed the trajectory of my cancer journey. Most people in that situation, that stage of cancer, live 2 to 3 months. As of April of this year, I'll be 3 years living. All this is because of these cancer telethons, because of KTTC, because of everything that's happened. For me to even understand that for 70 years, they've been... But they've been doing this to raise money, to help people that they don't know, to help empower this research that's prolonging these cancer journeys, and I'm grateful for it.
From the community volunteers who work the telethon, the dozens of organizations around the area holding yearly fundraisers, to the people who can only afford to lend an ear or a hug, everyone is touched by cancer. But in southeastern Minnesota and northern Iowa, not a single patient fights it alone.
We've proven that we can make a difference. And I know that with you guys, we'll continue to make a difference.